What is up? This is your LA in a minute, and I'm here at Hollywood-Burbank Airport, which opened 92 years ago over Memorial Day weekend as United Airport. And for the first couple decades was the largest commercial airport in Los Angeles. One other really interesting thing, the entire airport was camouflaged during World War II. Let's get into how they did that and some of the history. In 1928, the area was an airfield called Angeles Mesa Drive Airport. It was a 234-acre site rife with vines and trees that had to be filled and leveled, but it had good drainage, a firm landing surface, steady winds, and good access to ground transport. Over the next 2 years, the airport was expanded, including the addition of a modern airport terminal, and in 1930, it opened with a new name, United Airport. The airport was dedicated amid much festivity on Memorial Day weekend in 1930 with the Spanish Revival Terminal, and it was a showy competitor to the nearby Grand Central Airport in Glendale, which was the main airport at the time in Los Angeles. Burbank was also the home base for famed pilot Amelia Earhart, who lived in nearby Toluca Lake and disappeared under mysterious circumstances in the 1930s. The Burbank facility remained United Airport until 1934 when it was renamed Union Air Terminal, but in 1940, Lockheed bought the airport and renamed it Lockheed Air Terminal. Like many other airports during World War II, Lockheed Air Terminal turned out assembly lines that cranked out warplanes. So this is my favorite part right here. This is the aftermath of World War II after Pearl Harbor, and any sort of defense targets needed to be hidden or camouflaged. Look at the netting above Lockheed Air Terminal at this point, but check this out. None other than Walt Disney himself reached out to Lockheed Air Terminal to offer help. Watch. Studio artists created acres of netting that stretched from tall poles, canopied the terminal hangars and other buildings, and check this out. This is what they looked like from overhead. I kid you not. From 20,000 feet up, it looked like Hollywood set designers and Walt Disney's team had worked their magic. They made the airport disappear. Before, after. After the war, they removed the camouflage and LAX became the area's aviation hub, but Burbank still served more than 1 million passengers per year on commercial flights. The airport was renamed Hollywood-Burbank Airport in 1967 and Burbank-Glendale-Pasadena Airport in 1978. So the airport was actually named after comedian Bob Hope from 2003 to 2017, but was rebranded Hollywood-Burbank due to the lack of recognition of its geographical location. One of my favorite things about Hollywood-Burbank Airport is that it still feels like a community airport with only 2 terminals, even though it still handles over 4 million passengers per year. It's nestled right there in the Verdugo Mountains, and it's very beautiful when you get off the plane and get to walk on the apron, one of the only airports in the United States where you can still do that. All right, LA, it's been a minute.